All right, let's talk about setting your availability, managing your calendars, and your appointments. So, I am on set availability, and we're going to be making some improvements to this over the next 60 days. When we do, I'll have a new video. But for now, this is how you set your availability. So, let's just say that today happens to be Wednesday, the 16th. I will go ahead and set my availability just to keep things simple from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And whoops, I can't do it past the time. Why don't we just do Thursday? We'll do 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'll click save. I'll do it for Thursday, or I'm sorry, Friday. And I'll just even do it for Saturday for the fun of it. Okay, now this is my availability. In the future, we will have a way for you just to set your hours somewhere on this page, and then you can have that be reoccurring. In this moment, you have to set your availability every week. So you would need to come in here once a week and set up your availability. It's this quick. It would take about 30 seconds. We will be improving it, but this is how you do it today. So this is this week, and I've done that. Now, when I go to my appointments and I click on calendar view, I will see my availability right here. So this is the week. I just set it up. Everything in white. You see up here, it says slots available. The color will change when someone has scheduled, and then it'll be gray when you've completed a session. Now, you see up here where it says add calendars? In this moment, you can sync either a Google Calendar or a Microsoft Calendar. In the future, within probably the next 45 to 60 days, we'll be having iCal, so Apple Calendar. And then here's how it's going to work. We're going to allow you to connect 3 calendars. It could be 3 Google Calendars. It could be 3 Microsoft. It could be 3 Apple. But it can also be 2 Google and a Microsoft, or 2 Google and an iCloud account. So you'll be able to connect up to 3 calendars, regardless of whether it's Google, Microsoft, or Apple. In this moment, so I'll show you something real quick here. So this is a test account that I'm using. I set this up just to do this demo and to do some UAT testing. But starting, so this is today, and now I booked some appointments. So on my Microsoft calendar, I'm booked, right? Maybe I made these bookings off Really Global. Maybe it's my private practice calendar. Maybe I work for a different company, and these are booked. So everything that's not booked is open. So what that means is when I go and add my Microsoft calendar, I've already logged in once, so it's going to connect me really quickly. You can see here that I'm connected. Now, when I click calendar view, it's going to take the slots that are booked up in Microsoft are going to overwrite the availability on my Really Global calendar. So I'm not available now in these hours on Really Global. So these hours will not show available when someone looks at my calendar on Really Global. So this is pretty simple. You set your availability here. In the future, you'll be able to set it somewhere else on this page and have it be reoccurring. You then go to my appointments. You can connect up to 3 calendars. In this moment, just 2. In the future, it'll be 3. You click on calendar view, and then you'll see your availability. Now, you could choose to change this a little bit, right? I could click. It doesn't have to be static. You might say, you know what? I want to add 2 more hours. So if you add 2 more hours for tomorrow and go to calendar view, you'll see those 2 hours have now been added. You can also go back and just change this really anytime you want. Let's say I don't feel like working so early on Saturday. I'm going to say block out or remove, 8 o'clock. Let's just say remove it all the way to 10, and I'm going to say delete. So that's going to remove that availability. And then when I go back to appointments and look at calendar view, you'll see that I'm not available at those times. So it's pretty simple. That's the core structure. You'll want to set your availability here, right now, week to week. And then you'll want to connect one of your calendars if you have one. And again, I could add Google right now if I wanted to. I can either choose one or the other. In the future, you'll be able to add 3 calendars, regardless of which one. And then when you click on Calendar View, you will see your availability. And this will be the availability that people see you on the Really Global platform. I hope that answers any questions. If you have more questions on this, of course, reach out to our support. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.